What's up, everybody? My name is Game Over, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Except this time we are doing the Dokis and Dragons not DLC, mods. Sorry, I'm used to DLCs, but yeah, the reason why I'm doing the Dokis and Dragons one is because obviously it's a mod where we can partake a Dungeons and Dragons feel for Doki Doki Literature Club. If you guys are wondering why I'm particularly excited for this one, it's because a few months ago, me and my friends at the TAFE that I'm going to, they introduced me into the game of Dungeons and Dragons, which basically one person was the dungeon master as usual, and we each chose a character, which I made my own, and I called him Jason, and he was a rogue, and he was awesome and badass and bossly. But yeah, they introduced me to the world of Dungeons and Dragons, which it's actually a pretty interesting game when you think about it, and a really good concept. Rolling a dice to determine if you stuffed up or if you are awesome, and other dice determine how much damage you do. And it's not until only just recently that I actually started and finished reading the rulebook, so now technically I am considered a dungeon master, which I don't actually know if that's true, because I don't know if you actually have to have some sort of magical slip or a certificate that says I am now a dungeon master on it. But yeah, now that I know the rules, I basically know how to be a dungeon master, because I've read the normal rulebook and also the Dungeon Master's handbook, rulebook, whatever. But yeah, that whole entire session playing Dungeons and Dragons, it was kind of like it's like seeing that there's a new type of chocolate at your favorite supermarket. You buy it and then realize that it's your most favorite chocolate ever. That's pretty much what it was like to me, because my happy place when I'm not recording videos is also when I'm playing games. It's not just video games, it's board games as well. You challenge me to a game of Monopoly and I will gladly enjoy it, because one, I'm playing with friends, and two, I am playing a board game, because I used to make board games when I was a child. That's how much I love them. So yeah, games like these are my safe space, and now that I know how to play Dungeons & Dragons, I can play it a lot more with people that also play it. It's sad that I don't actually have anybody to play with. I don't think that the people at TAFE would like to go back to Dungeons & Dragons, especially with me being the Dungeon Master, because I pretty much suck at everything. But yeah, let's just jump into Dokis and Dragons. Oh, also, I have hot cross buns here. I've already started eating this one. I have two of them. So while I'm playing, you might see me eating a little bit. Oh yeah, happy Easter! Sorry that I did not do a video on Easter Day. It's just that family members were coming over, and holidays like those are very special to me and my family. So yeah, I like to cherish those happy memories with those types of people. But whatever, let's just jump right in to Dokis and Dragons. God, I love hot cross buns. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the RPG club. The RPG club. That's the club that I would like to join, the RPG club. I wonder if they level up by handing in character sheets. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead. Why don't we start by presenting each of the playable characters? I can't wait! Sayori enthusiastically pulls out her character sheet and dice bag. Sayori's character sheet is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica opens her adventure notes on her laptop and takes out her DM screen. Dungeon Master. I can already see Monica's random encounter and loot table from where I sit. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't think that is, because I've literally only read up the dice thing. Natsuki and Yuri eagerly okay, I do this myself. I'll start with my character. I'm Alicia, Silver Dawn, the half-elf cleric. Oh, one of my friends chose to be a cleric too. I'm a servant of Sun, goddess of love. No, that is Venus, the goddess of love. I'll be healing and protecting everyone with my divine magic, and if any evil monsters dare to get in my way, my mace will make their skulls explode into a fountain of gore. You've got quite a graphic imagination, Sayori. Anyway, moving on. It's so stupid. My character is Jadeleaf, the halfling monk. She was born to become a legendary martial artist. She had lived all her life cooped up inside the walls of a ministry, but she longed to be free and escaped. Now she wanders the land to help the oppressed and bring evil to justice, one roundhouse kick at a time. Nice one, Natsuki. I am Ziel Moonshadow, High Elf Warlock, child of the Whispering Grove. As I blossom into Upsilon on the eve of my 92nd birthday, the great old one visited me and... What? You are using many words that I do not know, and I've read the Dungeons and Dragons. I'm guessing that not all of this was meant to be linked straight to Dungeons and Dragons, but at least link some of it, because I have zero clue what half of these things are. And I've read every single page on the Dungeons & Dragons thing. I know how the game is played, and I know every single thing that's in it. Personally, my favorite thing that's in Dungeons & Dragons is the werewolves. I like the fact that they can just... Well, I sort of like the fact that they can just change into human, werewolf, and wolf at their own volition. I like that. So yeah. Yuri! Sorry to interrupt, but we'll have plenty of time to delve more deeply into each character's background as we play. For now, let's give Jake a chance to introduce his character, okay? Oh, right. Sorry. Your turn, Jake. The girls look at me expectingly as I eat my hot cross bun. God, I love these things! I love hot cross buns, they're so damn good! This is my first time making a character, so I feel a little nervous about showing it to the girls. I'm not really sure at all if I put everything where it needs to go on the character sheet, or if the numbers add up. Hot cross buns! In any case, Sayori looked at it earlier today and told me it was complete, so I guess it'll have to do. So, I made a human fighter. According to my background, I used to be a soldier. I thought it would be cool to use big swords, so I picked great weapon fighting as my fighting style. Okay, what's your character's name? To be honest, I couldn't really think of a creative name, so I just picked one that sounded cool enough at the moment. Ooh, what could the name be? I'm not so sure about how cool it sounds now, though. I really like the sword and the character design. It's awesome. I hold my character sheet in front of me so the girls can't see my face while I say it. Oh my god, that's beautiful! It's Kirito! Yes! Now this is awesome! Oh, this is so good! Yes! Kirito! I'm happy. Alright girls. Wait a minute, I forgot the voice that I gave her already. Alright girls, we can relax. We've got a famous beater in our party. Yes, they're using Sora Online fandom stuff. Yay! For all of you who do not know what they're talking about, in the anime Sora Online, when they found out that he was a very high level from them and that he could have literally told them that they should not verse this boss because oh my god, he's gonna kill you guys. When everybody else realized that, they said you must be a beta tester, which they were right, and then they called him a cheater, and then basically they combined those words together to create beater, and then Kirito liked the sound of that, so he just went around and was allowing people to call him a beater. Our story takes place in the land known as Faran. Alicia, Jade Leaf, Ziel, and Kirito, the four of you find yourselves traveling together on a road to Waterdeep, the city of Splendors. You meet for the first time yesterday in the town of Loudwater at Quiet Tavern, known as the Old Owl. The city of Waterdeep promises many opportunities for young adventurers such as you. You decide to band together for the sake of safety and survival. After a long day of walking on a dirt road, you're all feeling pretty exhausted. Fortunately, it seems like you've just arrived at an inn. There is a sign that reads, "The Broken Boar." What will you do? Oh, I wonder if they're serving breakfast at this hour. I'm starting to feel hungry just by thinking about it. And I mean that outside the game as well. You guys can stay at the inn if you want. I don't need to spend my gold on needless comfort when I've learned how to sleep just fine in the wild. As romantic as it may sound to sleep under the stars, the idea does not suit me. I will rest under a roof tonight, thank you very much. How about you, Jake? What will Kirito do? Ooh, I actually get to choose! Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go by what I would actually do in Dungeons & Dragons, because the point of Dungeons & Dragons is that you're allowed to do whatever you want. As long as you roll the dice perfectly. So, honestly, in Dungeons & Dragons, I would not want to spend any of my gold on stuff that I don't necessarily need to have. So, staying at an inn would be comfortable, and would probably get me well rested. But if I spend gold, then I might not have any left to get like better weapons and all that. Anything that I would need later on in the story. So I guess I would camp out. We've been out on the road for just one day, so I don't mind camping out tonight. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one here who gets it. Let's go find a decent camping spot, Mr. Hero. After searching around for a bit, you find a place with a good vantage point. There is only one narrow path that leads to the ledge. You can see the misty mountains all around you. The full moon shines upon the land as the clouds part to reveal it. What a view, huh? Alicia and Ziel have no clue about the exploration experience points they're missing out on. Yeah, this is really nice. Without warning, Monica rolls a die. Oh no. Jade Leaf, you hear some steps coming from the path that leads to this ledge. Kirito is too absorbed in taking in the view to notice this. I'm pretty sure the real life Kirito would have noticed this. I mean, he could, outside of when he was in Silica's room, he could hear that someone was listening in on him from the outside of the room. So what on earth? I mean, I get it, that was because of his skill, but whatever. Uh-oh, I turned to look in the direction of the steps. In a whisper, Kirito, someone's coming. Start pre-rolling your D20, dice 20. When you look down the path, you see 3 goblins approaching. They are all armed with clubs. 3. Oh, and here I was worried about us being in real danger. Come on up here, you low challenge rated green men. I need to eat my power food. A halfling girl and a little man out here alone at night? What are you trying to imply? That we're here to do gross stuff? We don't care. But undress anyway. We want all your gold. Give us your shinies, or else. Oh, you are so wrong. Dead wrong. Let's do this, Jake. It's time to crit some goblin ass. Sorry, eating. Alright, I draw my sword. Roll for initiative! Crap, I rolled a 2. My total is 5. I rolled a 15. That's a total of 17 for me. Not bad. Kirito gets to act first this round, then the goblins, then Jade Leaf. I attack whichever goblin is closest to me with my greatsword. 7. You swing your greatsword furiously at the goblin, but manage to dodge out of the way just in time. Each goblin takes a swing at you, Kirito. The first one swings at you wildly and completely misses you. Yes! The second one manages to land a hit, but your chainmail armor protected you from the blow. The third goblin clubs you fiercely in the butt. You receive 3 hit points of damage. Ouch! It's Jade Leaf's turn now. Finally, time to deliver my quitter staff kick combo to those sorry goblin chumps. I roll an 18 to hit with my staff, and 13 for my bonus martial arts unarmed strike. Both attacks hit the goblin. Do your damage roll. 8 total damage for the staff and 6 for the kick. That's 14 bludgeoning damage total. You smack the goblin right between the legs with your staff, then deliver a solid kick directly to his teeth. Eck! The goblin passed out before his body even hit the ground. Ha! Who else wants to taste some of that? The other goblins flee in terror. Haha, that's right, you better run, chumps. I didn't do anything! Maybe we should head back to the inn. It doesn't seem so safe to camp out here. Well, these goblins are not much of a threat while we're awake, but I guess you might be right. We don't have our whole party to take turns to keep watch overnight while we sleep. Ooh, yay! I get to try out my cool old man voice that isn't actually that cool.
Did you say you fought the goblins, young lady?
Yes. Yes. Are you the innkeeper here?
That I am. Those goblins have been a great nuisance to my humble establishment. I would be very grateful if you were to rid their presence from this region, and I know just how you could do it. Not too far from here is a cave where goblins are known to dwell. If you would go to the goblins' cave and slay their leader, I'm sure the rest of the population will cower in fear. If you accomplish this task, I will reward you handsomely by giving you a grand total of 4,000 silver coins. It is a great sum for me, but what choice do I have? I cannot do business if all my customers are being chased away by goblin mongrels.
Wow, that sounds like a great first quest for us. Very well. We accept the quest, then. I'm sure we will purge this goblin infestation from the land in no time.
Thank you so much. You are the best customers I could have ever afford. In fact, you can eat as much stew as you like tonight, free of charge.
Hooray! Let's feast, everyone! Okay, so the first quest is go and eliminate a bunch of goblins. Pretty much the easiest quest you could ever think of. I love this art style. Look at this! Elysia, you notice some movement at a distance out of the corner of your vision. Guys, I think there's something out there. Looking carefully in that direction, you notice it's a lone goblin taking a leisurely stroll. It hasn't noticed you yet. What will you do? Smells like free experience points to me. Let's gang up on him. Perhaps we should trail him, stealthily, and see where he leads us. Or maybe we could try talking to him. I guess we might have to nab him first. What do you think, Jake? Ooh, I get to choose. Okay, so kill him, follow him, interrogate him, or ignore him. Okay, so if I'm thinking about this in... Let's act like I'm a player of Dungeons & Dragons. So, this lone goblin is taking a leisurely stroll. Well, as we are walking towards the goblin cave that we need to get to. It seems completely coincidental, so I think that he's probably a scout if that is a thing. So you know, he's like patrolling the nearby area to warn the others. So then again, he could be actually going somewhere to deliver messages or something. So I could usually I would go for the stealth approach to sneak up behind him and then kill him. I think I'm gonna kill him. I would usually go for the stealth approach, but how about we just put him out of his misery? It'll be one less goblin we have to deal with later on. Alright, we should surround him first to make sure he doesn't escape. Goblins can be slippery. Agreed. Okay everyone, roll a stealth check. Everyone rolls a d20. You are able to sneak up to position yourself around the goblin without him noticing. One by one, Xiao's voice manufactures itself abruptly inside each of your minds. It says, "At my signal, unleash hell." Xiao then casts Tash's hideous laughter on the goblin. The goblin suddenly pauses his stroll and starts laughing uncontrollably. He's literally rolling on the floor right now. Jade Leaf pops out to smash the goblin like a piñata with her quiver staff. The goblin is prone, so make your attack roll with advantage. Natural 20, baby! 13 total damage. Ah! You strike the goblin's skull hard. He's not laughing anymore, or breathing for that matter. Aw, poor little guy. Did he drop any loot? He had a pouch with 16 silvers on it. He was also carrying a scroll written in what would seem to be the goblin's language. Oh, let's split the silver evenly between us. Can any of us read what the scroll says? Sorry, this is gibberish to me. Don't magic users get more bonus language at level 1? I can read 4 languages, but I'm afraid this is not one of them. Oh well, maybe we'll find a way to read it later on. Okay, so that was actually a good idea then, to battle him, because if we didn't, then we wouldn't have gotten the scroll. If we can find out what the scroll says, maybe it might be useful. I raise my hand. Relax, we're not looking for trouble. I am cleric of Sun, goddess of love. We want to talk to your leader. The king doesn't like a oh fudge, I can't read! What's wrong with my reading skills? It's like, if I read for too long, all of a sudden my brain goes to mash. Especially not those who came on behalf of human gods. Does that mean the king would be more insolent to worship the elder gods? No. We're also looking for someone who can read a scroll written in the goblin language. Ah, the shopkeeper might be able to help you out with that. You may enter our home. You will find the shopkeeper by heading to the left where the tunnels meet. Be done with your business quickly. Do not go wandering around inside, or else your safety will not be guaranteed. Understood. Let's enter the cave. Alright, we're on! You are now inside the cave. The tunnel splits into 3 paths. Go ahead to the left. Go ahead. Straight to the left, straight ahead, or to the right. Well, he said that the shopkeeper might be able to help read that note, so I'm going to listen to it. You head down the tunnel to the left. Hello. If you want to go shopping, then you've come to the right place. How can I help you today? We have a scroll here written in the goblin's language. Of course, but pay me 1 silver coin and I'll get started. You give him the scroll and a silver coin. The goblin puts on his reading glasses and starts reading the scroll. This letter is addressed to Glagza, the most beautiful and intelligent goblin of the north. The body of the message simply says, Glagza, will you marry me? It is signed by, King Zarek the 17th. It was a marriage proposal. That's so sweet. Where exactly did you find this? We just found it lying on the ground on the way here. You don't say. Tell you what, I'll give you back your silver coin if you let me keep this scroll. Deal? Deal. Sure. Thank you. Thank you. At the top of one of the junk piles is a throne with a goblin sitting on it. The goblin stands up and speaks with a deep, booming voice.
Outsider! Why have you risked setting foot into our domain?
Okay, so we could try the peaceful approach, but I really don't want to. Honestly, I kind of want to kill the Goblin King, just because why not? I think I'll do that. We're here to make you answer for the crimes committed by your people. You will pay with your life. Well said, Kirito.
Ha! You are a bold fool, but you seem to be blind. You are utterly surrounded and outnumbered here. Are you really so foolish as to believe that you can defeat me, my entire kingdom?
I don't have to defeat everyone here. I just have to defeat one goblin. You. I challenge you to a duel. No, that's not how you do it.
I challenge you to a duel.
There we go. Good old Yu-Gi-Oh style. I challenge you to a duel. This is, unless you're too cowardly to accept. Roll an intimidation check. Thanks to the shopkeeper's tip, you got a roll with advantage. 20 and 13.
Impudent whelp! I will slaughter you myself, and I will savor the tears of your friend as they watch you die.
The king leaps down from the top of the junk pile and lands in front of you with his sword ready. Bring it on, I'll kill you just as easily as I killed your beloved Glagza.
You couldn't have! Impossible!
The Goblin King flies into a frenzy. You'll have advantage on all your attack rolls for this turn, yes!
I will slaughter you, human filth! Die! Die! Die!
Roll for initiative. 8. The Goblin King gets to attack first in the fight. The Goblin King slashes at you with his sword. 14 on the die. That's 18 total. The King attacks has wounded you. He hits you for 4 damage. You have 9 hit points left. You're hurt, but you can still fight. It's your turn. I attack him with my greatsword. I rolled 6 and 10. My attack roll is 15. You are unable to wound the king with your attack. The Goblin King slashes you with his sword. You guarded yourself from the king's attack. Okay, this just seems to be a whole bunch of me rolling the dice and trying to see if I can hit him. 16. I was unable to wound him. See? Yes, I defeated him! The Goblin King has collapsed from his wounds.
I have failed, my love.
The Goblin King's body falls. A crystal he was holding shatters on the ground. The whole chamber starts shaking and crumbling. All the goblins in the room start screaming and running away in fear. Let's get out of here! You manage to make it out of the cave before they collapsed. You make your way back to the inn triumphantly.
You're back! Huzzah! I knew you could stop the Goblin King. Here's your 4,000 silver coin reward, as promised. I'm sure the rest of those goblins will stay clear of this area now, at least for a while. Let's celebrate!
And there was much rejoicing. Yay! But it's sad that the king didn't get a chance to get married. Damn it, that's actually kind of sad. Okay, everyone, that's all for today's session. Everyone gets 300 experience points, so you all go up to level 2. That's actually real Dungeons & Dragons logic. How did you all feel about this adventure? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Jake, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Not so fast, Jake. Tisk tisk tisk. Have you forgotten so quickly? Huh? You promised yesterday you'd help me organize my manga collection. Oh, right. In that case, I'll leave you guys to it. Have fun, Jake. Come on, we don't have all day. So, where do you want me to start? You can start by putting these on the shelf. Natsuki points at a stack of books. I get a closer look at the cover on one of the stacks. Big eye, small mouth. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jake. I didn't expect a new player like you to handle yourself as well as you did. Thanks, Natsuki. That means a lot coming from you. Listen, you better not tell anyone I said this, but I'm speechless. Is Natsuki actually hugging me right now? I'm really glad you joined the club. Jake, is it okay if I spend more time with you? Yes. Just Monica. They had to give a reference to Doki Doki Literature Club in some way. But yes. I would love that, Natsuki. Would you like to read some manga after the club meeting tomorrow? You know I would, dummy. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul was captivated by a beautiful cupcake.
Seriously?
But today I have a special place. A beach for us to go. Till next we meet, Jake. Oh, that was awesome! And that was a short one, too. So yeah, that was actually a really good way to end this mod. It was very good and well put together, and the art style was absolutely amazing. Not to mention, it's awesome that they could combine Dungeons and Dragons, which is something that I'm recently enjoying, and Doki Doki Literature Club, which is one of my favorite visual novels by now. But yeah, it's awesome that they could combine those together to make something that I really did enjoy. And the fact that I could make my own decisions and do the adventure how I wanted to do it, it was very good. It was very good. I very much liked it. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this video was because I've also been getting into another mod, which is called the Brand New Day 1 for Doki Doki Literature Club. And it's absolutely amazing. It's making me save all the girls from their problems, and I'm very much enjoying it. And I'm getting a whole entire new adventure out of it that's way longer than the original story. So yeah, it's preoccupying a lot of my time, and I'm not making as many YouTube videos as I would be because of that visual novel. But yeah, I'm happy that it's keeping up with my time and all that. I think there's actually more endings in this mod. If you guys want me to check out all the other endings in another video, then please do leave a like in this video. How about we set a goal? If we can get to at least 6 likes on this video, then I will try my best to find all of the endings in this mod. Let's try and reach that one goal. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please hit that like button for our 5 or 6 likes goal. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button to see more awesome, amazing videos that are just like this one right here. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, I please hope that you did enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao!